how are we doing? 95%. The rower is at 87%. It's new. It should last the workload, I hope. So again, work mode is left. We'll do one. What am I doing? I'm doing that and that. Enter a course. We are going to do one headland. It's going counterclockwise, which means left is going to be on the inside of the field, and generate. Not seeing anything because... oh, there it is. Okay. Back. And... so this is going to dump to the left. Well, the good thing about this is it does, like a lot of the merges and half rowers, it does do a double up. So rather than having a 7 metre or 8 metre working width, its effect is a windrow of 16 metres, 15 metres. Which means fewer rows for us to pick up later. Okay, in the meantime, we need this dude here. Needs to go places and do things. 81%. So this is the last job this is going to have to do today. I'm right by there. Yeah, that's fine. Clear that off. Part of the field did get missed. Actually, I didn't do that in the other field, did I? Okay, I should check that other field that we just did and make sure the corners got gone, because I don't think they did. I'm seeing a big patch of triangle the end here. And if I don't do this, then the loading wagon will not be able to pick up anything that is not hay, because it's just like that. Oh, and I did do an October order for some more stuff for the trains. This time I am getting a bottle of coal. Has coal loads for both coal cars and what's the other thing? And locomotives. Put real coal in the back to make it look a little bit more genuine than the plastic insert that they usually give you. getting a rake of 1915 passenger cars, which are still in use in the 1930s, though on minor routes rather than the major routes that they were built for originally. They're sort of fixed 6-wheel, 4-wheel passenger cars. Which will be good. That'll give me, what, 1, 2... I think at the moment 3 passenger trains. There will be a 4th one when the next set of models is released in February of next year, possibly, although recent release schedules tend to come in about a month or 2 late. What are the crows doing? Oh, the crows are probably poking at the worms. So the other thing Mrs. Osa did last week, she bought some bulbs, I think tulips and daffodils. We have a little ring of dirt in the middle of the front yard. So she decided she wanted that all nice and colourful, and now is the time to be planting bulbs. So we did that last weekend. And of course we dug up lots and lots and lots of worms, which the birds have been quite thrilled about. And we're also hoping we dug the bulbs deep enough that the squirrels don't dig them all up and move them, because apparently that's what squirrels do. Because they bury food for the winter, and they forget where everything's buried, and they'll just dig everything up. They'll find a thing and then they'll move it and put it somewhere else because, well, I didn't remember where it was last time I buried it here, so I'll find somewhere that I'll remember, and they never remember. Okay, blah blah blah, number of headlands 9 meters, generate course, back. And it looks like we are going from this bottom corner. Okay, the good thing about rounded corners is it doesn't leave any gaps on the field. Smooth corners leaves gaps on the field, square corners do not. But square corners can be an issue, so first waypoint, go. See, this is the problem. Next waypoint, nearest waypoint, go. No. Oh. So much of an issue. If I move you forward a bit, and then... Where are you going, you piece of crap? Come on. Oh, seriously, do I have to drive this down? Okay, we drive down here. Then, there you go. I wasn't even on the road. So hopefully, that will do its thing. It's already doing its thing. We can jump in this. I think I want to be down at the bottom because that's where the Valtra is going to start the double row. The other thing I might want to do is recalculate this course with 2 headlands, and I'm going to have to do the headlands at the end. Oh, that worked. So yeah, the problem of course here is I'm going to have to wait until the Valtra goes back down the field and comes back again before I can do the next row. And okay. Yes. Although one of the things, and again he's stuck. Seriously, dude, you are. Good grief. I think it's the slope on the edge of this field, or the angle on the edge of this field that it's having issues with. If the field was squarer, it would do it. Anyway, let's do that and that. Off he goes again. Okay. I'm going to run down this side. It's only a half row, but at least it keeps filling us. And the closer we get to 35,000, the quicker it is we can move on. Yeah, we'll be running off to unload, and at that point the merge can get its work on. Although if I'm going to have to keep doing the turnaround at that north edge, maybe what I need to do is set it up for 2 rows, 2 headlands, and I just have to make sure that I'm back in time to do the headlands myself, because it's going to seriously mess those up. Oh, and we are full. Okay, where are we actually going with this? Stop that there. Contracts. Yay. We are in... what are we in? I don't know. We are in field 109, 103. Okay. Take the bales to export. Okay. Yeah, he's having issues. Delete. Clear course. Course. 2 headlands. Generate. Go. It's putting me back over there. I kind of want it here. Okay, let's lower that. Oh, yes, of course. We have a bigger headland. So I have to drive a little bit further before it starts going off in a completely different angle. Okay then, well, you do that. You do your thing. I will get back into the Claas and we'll take this off to exports and sell it. We will sneak across this field because I'm bad. Ooh, yes, I am bad. You know it. And we will start completing some of these things, contracts. So if I'm really unlucky, it's probably going to be field 31 that gets credited, which is the one that the Deutz is currently tedding. Yes. But we'll let the Valtra complete the the rowing on that field, and then once that's done, we'll do the fields in order that we're credited with the delivery. So, bigger loading wagon, 385 horsepower. It's going to be a big loading wagon we can run off this. So the question, okay, well, this is for 43, yes, of course, none of the fields. If we get a new loading wagon, I will replace this one with the new one. If we get a new grain cart, I will keep the old grain cart because it's a good enough size for the Valtra to run, or any other sort of mid-sized tractor. I think even the Deutz can run it. So I'm fine having a couple of smaller grain carts, because you can never really have, well, you can have too many. You only need one per tractor maximum. But you know, it's like with the situation we had at Maypole, where we had a big 30-odd thousand litre and a smaller 20-odd thousand litre. The smaller tractors could run the 20, and the big tractors all ran the 30 with ease. So I could have two tractors carting for 50,000 litres at a time. Alrighty, here we back. And yes, we're looking at the front of the tractor. He is heading away from us though. Sometimes reverse drive tractors can be, you know, you approach the field and it's sort of, oh, he's coming this way. Oh no, he's not. So we'll get this done. Unfortunately, because, you know, collecting hay is a rather laborious task. Baling it is easier because you can just set the bale on and follow the windrower. But in this situation, because the windrower's offset and doing two rows into one, it's a little bit less intuitive. Figuring out course for it is also difficult. Part of the reason there is because you kind of have to, you're doing an offset row, you're not doing centered on the tractor, so the course that the tractor doing the rowing is following, you can't set the same course on a baler because it's just going to drive up and down between the rows. But anyway, we've done a good job on our fields. I think our grass might be ready to cut in July or August. Certainly not having any hill problems hauling this one. And I don't think, you know, I've always known that even back on Lawfolds, there were some very steep hills on Lawfolds, which did give a lot of tractors a hard time working to their horsepower rating. So, you know, we'd have a 300 horsepower plough on a almost 400 horsepower tractor, and the tractor would not have issues going up and down the hills. Vastly overpowered, but also hauling grain and stuff. It was good for that too. So I'm kind of expecting this is going to be a very good tractor for us to be using. Okay, that's field 43 is 82% collected. I'm going to go back to the field. We'll set the Deutz to come home. Well, we are struggling a little. Maybe I spoke too soon. But we're not slowing down to 3 miles an hour to go up and down the hills. So, going forward, I suppose as we head through June into July, we do need to look out for a used loading wagon that is much bigger than this one, because we can really make use of that. And I'm kind of expecting for grass work, we're not going to have any field work following mowing or anything like that, so I can use this for carting. Whereas when we're doing the forage harvester, once the forage harvester has cleared a field, I'm really going to be looking for the big tractor going out there and ploughing and planting and stuff like that almost immediately, that we can get the field cleared. So by doing that, what I really want to make sure is I have a cart that can be hauled by my other tractor. I'm not even sure what this one is. It's possibly a 185. Okay, we're down to 78% here. It's not a good thing. Set destination. So he should get in my way sometime. And I'll get these 2 partial rows done. How's the Valtra doing? Oh, the Valtra's on the headland. Well, I guess it is what it is. It's going to push the grass towards the middle. The headland rows are going to be half rows rather than full rows. But it will then pick up everything at the edge of the field and push that inwards as well. That's all good stuff. Not the easiest of windrowers to work a course-play course, because ideally what I want is, if I'm doing 2 headlands, I want the interior headland at clockwise and the exterior headland at counterclockwise, and you can't set that up. What am I doing? 30,000. There we go. So once the Valtra's done, I'm going to get that transferred down to, was it field 41? And start it rowing that field. Because then once we've claimed all of the hay from field 41, we can get paid for the contract. We'll have a little bit more than £4,800 in the bank. Okay, where is the Deutz? Not here yet. Good. Good. Oh. comes. It's just getting up to the cornfield entrance. Now I suppose the other good thing, if we're doing silo silage, I could get a self-propelled mixer that can just vacuum up the silage from the clamp, and I don't have to worry about shoveling or loading stuff into the feed mixer. Kind of like the idea of that. Okay, AI worker I is completed. Field 31 is 34% transported. Looks like it's a true mess where it's selecting which contract it's doing. I'm guessing the Deutz is now finished work. From the rest of the fields, it is going to be a horribly long drive to the sell points, because the sell points, all of the bale sell points, are in this corner of the map. Very convenient for our farm, very inconvenient for the vast majority of contract grass fields. Oh, he parked in the hedge. That's, well, kind of okay, I guess. He's done. Probably going to have to stick it in reverse because he's parking in the hedge. Okay, so what do I need to do with this tractor? It kind of could use a service, but I think probably gonna hold off for now. Just gonna park this next to the pressure washer. And you can sit there. Okay, you are done. I can tidy things up with the loading wagon, that's not a big issue. So, let us turn that around. Oh, we need to turn the engine on in order to turn the seats around. Okay, I guess that's a thing. Clear the course and check contracts. Okay, contract 43 is done, so we need to go and row field 43. So we can collect everything on it and get paid. The easiest way to do this is obviously going to be... Oh, what is it going to be? Do we U-turn? No. Drive forwards a bit. And... worker. He may not be able to do this. Should be able to. Field 43 is before the yard. I think all of the auto drive courses do not all of the auto drive courses do not like... Oh, come on, seriously? What is your problem? Look, there you are, facing that way. Drive to here, please. There you go. Okay. Well, he's going to get part of the